like doing all like the procedures and everything that we're having done, I'm having to constantly like take them in and out and putting them back on. Back, good morning, honey. It's just a pain in the ass. So I think I don't know. I probably will leave them out for. I think the one that I'm gonna put my tongue ring back in. That's the one that I've had the longest, and I might put this one back in. But I think the rest of them I'm just gonna leave them out. This one I liked it, but it's a pain in the ass to get in. Like it's a pain in the ass because like you can't grab it. Like they actually make piercing things where you can take them. Beautiful. It's like a wand, right? And you can take it and it magnetizes and does it. But I'm just like, like, like I really don't. And then every time I said I have to do like every time I have a treatment or whatever, I have to take it all out again. And I'm like, you can always get it re-pierced later. I don't know. I kind of got over like the whole piercing thing. Like I went through a bit where I was like really like I've had a lot of stuff done. I was gonna say I had snake bites at one point, and I didn't like them. I ended up taking them out just because like I didn't like them. Like I got it pierced, and it just like it didn't look like I thought it was gonna look on me. Like I don't know, it made me like. So I took one out, and then I rocked like a lip ring for a bit. I said I have this pierced. I have up here pierced, two on my nose, one on the other side. Like I've never been into eyebrow rings. Nothing against anybody that has an eyebrow ring, but eyebrow ring, like there's a very strong chance with eyebrow, not very strong, but there's a chance with eyebrow rings that your body will just reject it. I mean, that's possible with any type of tattoo. Your any type of body modification, your body can just reject it. Like, nope, wasn't happening. Nope. And that's all right. Okay, we get it. You know what I mean? But it's like when it does that with the eyebrow, it leaves like this big like scar, like right there, and it's like I don't know. Like it just I never really liked eyebrow rings. So it's like the one piercing that like I know that everybody's got that one that they're like, oh, absolutely. The other one that I don't think I could ever get done, right? Like I said, I've had a lot of piercings. Like I've had a lot of piercings in my lifetime. I'm not gonna tell you what else I've had, pierced before, but I've had some shit pierced, and so but yeah, like I'm like, I was just kind of over it. Like I said, with doing the treatments, I'm gonna have to take them in and out and in and out and in and out, and it's like I'm just kind of like over it. So I mean, tattoos last longer, so we'll just keep with that. You know what I mean? Good morning, guys. Welcome through Tap the Screen. We're gonna do the weird news. I hope everybody has a good day. I said yesterday was my birthday. It was not a crazy great birthday, but that's okay. Next year is gonna be my year. So I said I started oncology yesterday. So that's just where we're at right now. That's where we're at right now. So we're hoping. I had to go get testing done yesterday, and I said it's just a pain in the ass. Like I didn't go live because like when I go to the it's like it's a trip and like I'm tired and like and then I go back home and it's like it's a whole thing. So let's see. I do the weird news in the morning. I'll normally come on in the morning and I will do the weird. I just read like the weird news and I'll put like my makeup on and get myself ready for the day. And then I said the afternoons sometimes I've been doing a lot of fan dancing lately. Like that's been like my big thing. I don't know why I do some of this stuff that I do, but I just roll with it, you know. I mean, so if you've never seen like, hi, what's going on, Charlotte? Hi, beautiful. Hi, Satia Kale. I probably mispronounced that name. What's up, Nas? No, no, there's none in there, Nas. Yeah. At this point, it would be like powdered milk. Like it would be like the type that like astronauts eat. Like, yeah. No, so good morning, guys. I said I'm live on YouTube. I'm also live on TikTok. If you don't have me followed on both, please follow me on both. I started dual streaming like a couple months ago, and I like, I don't know, like it works with like my dull ADHD, like ping, 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 like it works, you know? But do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. It helps me draw more people in. And I cannot be popular on social media without you guys. So I need your help. If you could, like I said, I can't do it myself. If I could do it for myself, I'd do it for myself. No, I still wouldn't want to. I'd rather just, But so, yeah, so I said the birthday was yesterday. We started oncology yesterday. It's a process. I'm hoping we'll get an update soon and find out like what our next steps are going to be because like like anxiety has been like stupid. Like I'm trying my best to breathe through it, to not like overthink and all this stuff. And it's like It's tough. You know what I mean? It's tough. So I said hobbies and like little things. I'm all for them because they help you like kind of keep your mind off stuff. So I've been doing LED fans lately. That's been my big one. If you've never seen those, they're like super neat, super duper neat. Some comments in this live, I don't know who said what, but it just got filtered on TikTok. So, but so like it ended up that I started doing veiled fans, like the veiled fans, like the big veiled fans, you know. And then from there, I started with fire fans, which are these big, like they're fans. They're very heavy, that you light the ends of them. They have like 5 wicks on them, and you spin them, right. And then from there, I got into LED spinning, right. So I said that's been kind of like my new thing, and I like them because they're like lighter. They're not like as heavy as like, but so it's just all sorts of different moves on like he will be milky, milky, milky. No, I'm okay. I'm lactose intolerant, Nas, for you. I mean, I'm not really, but for you, it's okay. Like, it's okay. No, I'm okay. You keep it all for yourself. But so yeah, so like I said, so I'll come on in like the afternoon and kind of like practice. You single? No, I'm seeing somebody, baby. But I'll come on and like practice in the afternoon, and then like Thursday nights I'll do kind of like a LED show. So, and we will see like what night we're gonna have. Like we'll say it should be Thursdays. But so I love to come on and do it because I think that it just when you watch the LED like during the day, it just doesn't. It's just not as cool as when you watch it at night. When you see it at night, it's a totally different experience. Like it's cool. So if you haven't seen it, like I said, there's not a lot of people that I know that do it. Even finding resources and finding like how to like tutorials and stuff has been like a lot. Like I think I've watched every tutorial that there is out there. Most of the time, it's just people showing off the moves that they know, and it's like, well, yeah, but how do you do those? Like, how do you do those? So I'm like literally having to watch a video and stop it and break it down and see that their like arm goes this way and their other one goes this way, and that's how they like there's not really like a lot of like, oh, this is how you do this type of shit. So, all right, let's see. All right, so I said I like to do the weird news just because it's the normal news is very depressing. Have you guys seen? Okay, now I try to not touch on the normal news too much, right? But I have to talk about this one. So there has been this story for anybody that doesn't know, like that. It's just absolute. I don't understand how this is possible, right? There was recently a family, and I said I can't not talk about this. There was recently a family. I imagine that everybody's probably heard about this at this point, but they ended up that they were all like living in this house that was like it wasn't a very big house. I forget how big it was, but they had 16 kids living in a 12 by 12 space area. Yeah, and like a lot of the kids like didn't know like nah, you're being annoying, dude. You're being annoying. Stop being annoying, Nas. Black account. There we go. Yeah, what is black? It's fine. But so here is the wonder. Hi Giuseppe, what's going on? How are you, honey? Good morning. But so yeah, like there were literally like 16 kids living in like one room of one house, and of course it was like filthy. There were 4 adults total. Like I don't know how. Like I think a lot of people are sitting back and going, how, like that seems right, like that seems a normal thing. It's kind of like I watched a documentary one day about Jeffrey Dahmer, right? And they were like talking to his neighbors and shit at the time. And now we look at it and we go, how do people not know? Like he seemed like a weird ass dude. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I'm so, but I also know what he did. So I'm going into it with a bias. But like a lot of the people that were like his neighbors and stuff, like there was one lady on like a documentary that I watched about him, and she was like, yeah, she's like, we thought that the apartment building, because they didn't know that it was specifically his apartment. Like, when their apartments, it seemed like it was, but it's one of he told people, like, he had meat that had gone bad, and like he made up all these stories, and people could smell it, and like all this stuff. So this one woman said she went over to help him with something, neighbors, like neighbors doing neighbor shit, like da 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 da, here's this, putting this over here. And he made her a sandwich, and she ate it. And she's like, I don't want to think about this thought. She's like, but I do. I don't think that I will ever not think about this thought. She goes, I have, like, she's like, I don't know whether it was actually lunch meat in it. And I was like, wow, you want to talk about some shit that'll fuck you up. Like, that'll fuck you up. Like, you have a lunch meat sandwich at Jeffrey Dahmer's house. Like, seriously, like, that will fuck me up. That would fuck me up. Like, just imagine that. So I said, like, but I'm like, this poor woman was just trying to help him and shit. She's like, oh, he gave me a sandwich. That's so nice. And you're like, yeah. But then there was also like, and so I said, listen, I like me some crime documentaries. Like, I don't know, it's a weird thing. I think it's because I'm getting old or something, right? Like, but I watch like a lot of like the serial unalivers and stuff like that, and it's always weird to me because people will say like people get like really into talking about Ted Bundy. Like I like listen, they were, oh God, he was the first one that seemed like a normal. Even he came off as kind of like a creeper, but he was a good looking guy. So he was the first one like that really like, and I'm like if you're gonna be a serial unaliver, like, is it the best idea to drive a bright yellow Volkswagen, like a very noticeable like car? That doesn't seem like the smartest thing to do. And then he like represented himself in court, and it was like, and not at first he didn't, but then he got to the point where he did, and it's like what? Like I mean, like what? So, and then the one that got me was Ed Gein, because Ed Gein was like, he was this one. He had all these bodies like in his crawl space of his house, and he would have like neighborhood parties, and he was like wanting the JCs, and which I didn't even know what the JCs was. I actually looked it up just because I was curious. I was like, oh, okay, like the youth for okay, I gotcha. Like he like ran a business. He was a clown. Like everybody's seen the pictures of him in like the clown costume at this point. Even he like people are like, how did they like? You look at people and you go, how did they not know? Like how did they not know? But I guess if you're not looking for it and you don't know to look for it, you don't really know that. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Oh, did I just find something good? I did just find something good. I have an old pool glove. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. No, I my pool glove's starting to get really worn out. So like that's fun. And then I said the doing the LED fans, like the metal on it, I keep having to like buff down the metal because it'll actually like start to cut into my hands. So yeah, that's that. But so I'm gonna get really, really good at it. Watch. I'm gonna get really, really good at it. Like I don't know, I'll get these ideas in my head of shit that I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna learn how to do that. And I really think that keeping yourself busy is like the best way to beat depression. People, when they feel stagnant, they get depressed. And that's just how it is. Like when they feel like they're not working, especially like I can't speak for everybody, but I know me. I can't like not work towards something. Like I have to work towards something, regardless of if it's an event, if it's this, if it's that. I gotta work at something, and I really like to learn new stuff. Right? Like I said, this is also like I'm like a nerd. I love to learn how to do new stuff. Like like I don't know. I just don't think that anybody should ever be scared to learn anything new. Like people tell me like, oh, I can't do that. No, you don't have to. Nobody expects you to go in to something and know what you're doing. It's about like laughing your way through it. And when you fuck up, like, I said I'm happy because I actually feel like I'm getting better at pool. Like for a long time I felt like I was kind of just like floundering, but now I'm actually like getting better. But it takes practice. Everything is practice. It's all muscle memory. You can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to practice it. So it's like, but a lot of people, they just won't try stuff because they're like, well, I'm not good at it. Well, nobody's good at anything when they first start doing it. Like you can't, like I said, there's a lot of guys on like the league, and I watch them and I'm like, god damn, they're good. Like it's intimidating how good they are. You know what I mean? Like it is. But then you realize that that person's been playing for like 30 years. Well, how am I gonna like keep like, you know what I mean? Like I obviously have like a lower handicap. Like I'm definitely like, but they need more points than I do. So it's just it's but I actually feel like I'm getting better. Like I feel like I'm winning more matches. I feel like I'm making more shots that I wouldn't normally make. I think that I'm think it's starting to kind of click. And I really like that spot when it starts to click. So I said that I pull and the flow fans have been like my way that I'm making it through cancer treatment without losing my marbles. Like that's you know what I mean. Like that's just what it is. I'm doing my best to keep my sanity. All right, so let's see. All right, there were three women world records set at the annual Lumberjack World Championship in Wisconsin. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'll be real. Okay, so here's my thought. Right, like I understand why they have women's leagues and men leagues with stuff. I get it. I get it. I don't like. I have mixed feeling about this, and you guys are welcome to give me like, should they have like men's teams and women's teams? Yeah, tap a screen for me, guys. Like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. Good morning, dog. Like I don't know. It feels like I think that it should just be who's the best at playing. Like they're you know what I mean. Just because somebody's a little bit smaller frame doesn't mean that they don't have, but like I said, and then there's a lot of stuff going on now with people that are trans, and that's like a whole different like subject. But like it almost feels like meme. Hi, what's going on, Dylan? How are you? But like like okay, so like on my like I said on my pool league, right? There's different levels. Like there's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 10 being the highest, one being the lowest, and like the men on the league, they cannot be below a three. And I feel some type of way about it. Like I do. I feel some type of way. Like so why can women be ones and twos, but the lowest a man can go is a three? Does that make any sense? Like I don't know. It just seems very like archaic. Like shouldn't I be able to like I don't know. Like I feel like once like I hit like a level three, then I'll have like more. But it's like I don't know. Like, it just feels weird to me. Like I'm like, wouldn't it just be like it's not like it's a co-ed sport, so shouldn't it just be Eric? Good morning, honey. How are you? Welcome through, baby. So yeah. So I said yesterday was my birthday, y'all. I went to my first oncology appointment yesterday, so that's how we spent the birthday. Yeah, cool. And when I go, like I said, when I go down for like my treatments, it's like a bit of a hike for me. So it like I was like I'm not even I planned I wasn't even gonna get on live yesterday. Like I was like I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna like chill. I slept. I'm not gonna lie. I slept again. Like they left me. I'm like, okay, so this is the part where you leave me in the room for an hour, right? Yeah, this is the part where we leave. Okay, my ass went right to sleep. They came to check on me, woke me up. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. They're like, all right, went back to sleep. Like you're just sitting in there for like an hour, just staring at walls. Like there's like nothing to. Thank God for cell phones. Like cell phones gave us something to do. Like when we poop. You know what I mean? Like, imagine how boring life was when we pooped before cell phones. Like, I'm just saying, like, yeah, you could take a book and read a book, but how did you couldn't surf videos? There were no like funny dog videos to watch while you poop. Not that that's, I mean, that might be what I watch when I poop. I'm not gonna lie. It's stupid. I'm a dog person, so like I love like silly dogs, like just weird shit. So I'll be like, like yeah. Or I'm like surfing people's TikToks, like typing. I feel like most people watch my live streams while they poop. Like I feel like that's sometimes like most people's like time that they get to come through is when they take a bathroom break. All right, I'm done talking about poop this morning, y'all. I swear, my poop talk is over. I will not bring it up no more. I hope I won't bring it up anymore. Okay, so I said I do the weird news in the morning. I like the weird news because it's all this stuff that you don't normally hear about. Thank you, Anaconda. I will put a follow back on you. I love it when people follow me, unless it's in person, then I get a little weirded out. But online, by all means, follow away. So they ended up like I said. So there's been like a lot of stuff happening, like the normal news, and it's like it's sad. Like I actually get sad. Like I'm an empath to a certain extent, so it's like I feel. Like, like I said, there's been a lot going on with like the 16 kids that were in that house. I've been watching that a lot. Like, and so I try to do like the lighter side of stuff. Like I would much rather do like the silly, goofy stuff where you're like, wow, that really happened. Like, I mean, like that's just what I like to do. I'd like to start people's day off on a good note instead of like a bad note. Like, you get up and watch the normal news in the morning, and it's like, um, last night there was a 4 alarm fire, and it's like, okay, and then the next story comes on, and it's like, police say blah 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 blah, and you're like, okay, like it's, and then just every great once in a while they'll do something like a goodwill story about like a pumpkin patch or some shit. Like, so I like to do the weird stuff. Let's see. Okay. I heard about this not too long ago. There was a Nevada governor who ended up like people were in like an uproar, right? Like not like an uproar, but they were pissed, right? Because for us, right, for like a normal human in society, we can't just say, "Oh, my name is this," and get out of like a traffic stop, right? But he was the governor of Nevada. So he got stopped and he told them, and they're like, so the video went viral because, like, that's, like they're talking to him. He's like, yes, I'm Joe Lombardo. Like, thank you, Dana Shani. I appreciate you tapping this screen. It's definitely, it makes my heart swell. I love it when people tap the screen. It's a free way to support live streamers, and it's so appreciated. So but yeah, so the dude told him, he was like, yeah, I'm like, and so they let him go. Well, yeah, I get why they let him go. Like, I get it. But I can also see, too, on the other end of it, why people are so mad about it because, he's got the money to pay the damn ticket. But, like, why does he get out of it? Because he's an official. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. Like I said, I get why people are mad about stuff. Sometimes I think people just have a little too much time on their hands too. Like they'll be so mad about something that they read online. So mad. Like politics isn't something I can get into. I believe everybody has the right to their opinion, and I understand that. But like people get really, really hardcore. Like it used to be the Republicans that were like really, really hardcore with it, and now it's like it's the opposite effect is happening too. Like you bring up politics in the US, and it's just, I was in somebody from South Africa's live the one night, and there were Americans all in the box arguing about politics, and I'm like, they're not even in this country, you know what I mean? So it's like I can't really, like, I don't know, I don't really get into it because, but it's such like a heated, like at the end of the day, regardless of who we put in office, they're going to be an elitist who was born rich, had every advancement in life, and has no idea what it's like to be a normal person in society, but wants to make the rules for us. So it's just, I mean, that's regardless of who it is, or, that's how it is. So I don't make the rules. You know what I mean? But that's just how it is. So, all right, let's see. But I think it's stupid, and this is me personally. I think it's stupid that Congress, and there's a lot of jobs within like the government that makes them like tax exempt. Like I don't think Congress people should be tax exempt. Why are they tax exempt? Like how come they don't have, we have to pay taxes? Why don't they have to pay taxes on the money that they earn? The president doesn't have to pay taxes. I actually think he gets exempt for the rest of his life. I don't think it's just while he's in term. Don't quote me on that one. How are you? I'm good, Mike. How are you? But I'm pretty sure that he is like exempt from paying them forever. And I'm like, that's stupid. They get on us about like, well, do like pay your tax, pay your taxes, pay your taxes, but none of them pay their fucking taxes. Like none of them good, good. Okay, that's solid. It's gonna be a good day, y'all. I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Today will be better than yesterday. Tomorrow will be even better than today. So that's how we're doing this. I am going out tonight with friends, and then today I'll be on doing like my workout videos. Like I said, I'm trying to exercise a bit more now that I have some more time on my hand. I said I like to keep myself busy. So when I'm not working, I get really like restless. And I said I'm going through cancer treatment right now, so I'm like restless as fuck. You know what I mean? So I've been taking on new hobbies, and that's been helping. I've played pool for like a long time, but I've really, really been getting into it like recently. Like I think I'm gonna actually like I think I'm gonna take on a second night. Stay happy and positive. I will. Yesterday was my birthday, and it was literally it was the very first day yesterday. It was the closest time they had. Like when they were giving me the options, they're like, "Oh, we have an appointment 21st," and I was like, "Hey, Cass, good morning, honey. Thank you for the birthday message, by the way. I appreciate you. It was like an all day event, babe. Like, thank you guys." So I said I started oncology yesterday. Where are you going? I'm going out later with friends tonight. I know. Yeah, like I said, I'm filling in, people like that are on YouTube and all that shit. Like I said, a dual stream. But so they said, here's what they said: the appointment, the part of the PET scan that they were able to get from my hospital actually looked good. Well, I appreciate you, baby. I do. I appreciate you. Like I said, when I go down for the treatments, it's like an all day event. Like it's an all day event. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate you, babe. But so they said that the part of the PET scan that they got from my local hospital looked good. He checked my neck. He said he doesn't feel any masses. He doesn't feel any hard bumps, which is also very good, right? And then we're just gonna wait to. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Like, I definitely appreciate it. But so that's so. I'm like, I'm holding on to that one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna hold on to that one. So, but that's and then we will see the test results from the test results that I had redone yesterday should be ready. Sorry, you looking stunning. And my mic, I feel like I look like shit this morning. I definitely feel like I'm looking like shit. So we're going to wait and see. Hopefully it says everything, and then they're going to let me know whether we're doing a biopsy or whether we're doing a removal of my lymph node, and then the rest, of course, the action will be put on from there. So, but that's just where we're at right now. So I said, I mean, I didn't get any bad news yesterday, so W. We'll take that as a win, right? Like that's yeah. I'm like I'm pretty tough, and I've been through a lot. Hello, Dougie's Outdoors. How are you, honey? What kind of outdoors do you like to do? Is it just being outdoors, or you like doing other stuff outdoors? That is a win, right? I'm taking it as a win. How was your day, Cass? Were you Cash just got a new job? I knew she was going to. I'm like they would be stupid to not give it to you, Cash. Busy, I bet. So but you're getting acclimated and everything. Now was it the same position that you had before, or this is like a totally different one? Everything outdoors? You ever been a woman and try to pee outdoors? I don't think you'd like that. See, I like outdoors to an extent. Like to an extent. Like you ain't gonna catch me out a cabin. Sure, let's do a cabin. That's okay. But like actually in a tent on the ground, nah, nah, nah. Nothing against people that enjoy that, but no. I would be a nervous wreck. Like already started. Oh, well, good. Say, oh, there you go. Say, well, but was it the same one that you had before? Or this is just like so you'll be actually coaching. That's what you're doing. Okay, so last time you were the manager of your department, like said this, you'll actually be a coach. I'm right under the supervisor. I'm not gonna make a joke about that. So yeah, Pat. Like I said, I told you you're gonna get it as soon as you told me you had an interview. Because I'm like, Cass is like the type of employee that like every fucking employer hopes to get. Like somebody that shows up on time, leaves like will work extra if need be, will be part of the team. Will you know what I mean? Like they would be stupid to not give it to you. Oh, like yeah, but I mean, like even with the cot though, Doug. Like I don't know if I could do it with the cot. Like I feel like I've seen too many horror movies in my lifetime. Like I'm already like as a female, like men might do this too. Like good morning, hello James, how are you, honey? Like he has to hide for. Oh gotcha, he's panicking now. I bet he's like like Yeah, you're not gonna find another cast. That's all I'm saying. Like you're not like gonna find another cast. Like she's on time. You know what I mean? Like she's like, I have vacation time that I haven't used, and it's been all year. And you're like, well, guys, do so. You know, take a vacation. Like she's not about like calling in sick. She's definitely the type of employee that everyone she gets along with everybody. Like some bosses have to go through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like some places are like revolving doors. I take 2 weeks off, and they're what? Because they're making you right. Because they gotta see, like even a cot. Like I might, but I'm like really grouchy when I'm hot, dog. Like when it's like hot out, I get really grouchy. Like you know what I mean? Use it or lose it time. Yeah, definitely use it. Then they're like, bitch, listen. You're like, all right, twist my arm, you know. But like I don't know. I don't know. I used to my mom had me in Girl Scouts when I was younger, and it was like Girl Scouts is like an outdoor program for like like young kids, like and I went to camp like constantly, and like I'm allergic to mosquito bites, which I did not know until I started. Like, I literally get like welts on me where they were, not like a little. Oh, I got a bite and it's it, but I mean, I'll have like a welt. 100 hours over what we're allowed to buy. Oh my god, take it off. Just take it, even if you just sit home for like a week. Like you probably, I'm sure that you'll be like I clean the top of my shelves. Like, I mean, like, girl, take a week off. Just sit on your ass and watch like I don't know some old Jenny Jones reruns or some shit. Like she'll be like, I washed all my walls. Like, what? Just take a week off. Like just don't do nothing. Just sit back, chill. You know what I mean? Like go get your hair done, go get your nails done, spoil yourself. But no, oh, and I was gonna say I'm also very, very allergic to poison ivy. Like those two things, like I'm like I said, I'll do a cabin. We'll do a cabin. I went down to a place that was down in Virginia. It's called Blackwater Falls, and it was like beautiful. And the cabin was beautiful, and I got to go inside if I got too hot. And like the animals were like wild, like they had to like put up signs everywhere, like please don't like pet, because they would just walk right the fuck up to you like everything, like a raccoon just right up like there. It was like an animal sanctuary, so they're not used to having people be like potentially malicious towards them. You know what I mean? It bring me down to 280. Oh my goodness! I see. I said I guarantee you, like I said, I've been the boss at jobs before. I've had a business before, and sometimes finding good people is hard like a different level. Like you'll get somebody who like you're like, oh, okay, they seem like they'll work, and then the next thing you know, like, and the thing is too, like I said, I had a store for a long time. I had my own store, so like if somebody couldn't work, that means 18 years. See, that's what I'm saying. Like you want somebody that'll go the distance, like right, like, and there's some jobs you'll see too. I always tell my daughter like the first 90 days of a job is not only them feeling you out, but it's you feeling them out to know like, is this a place I could see myself working? Is it? If it's not, that's enough time that you'll know. But like, there's some people, like I said, that you're like, oh, okay, like, oh, this chick seems very reliable, and she seems like she'll be there. And the next thing you know, then they're calling out all the time, and you're like, and that's why I said if somebody called out, I had to go to the store, so I'd have to go work, and that's what you do when it's your, you know what I mean? Like that was the, I would be like I understand people get sick, I understand kids get sick, I understand people have families, I understand like, all that. Like I get it, but like it just it's like all right, I'll be in. Like I've had times where I was gonna say at the toy shop, I the one day I had something. It was like literally an 18-hour work day, which is like crazy. I've never heard anybody doing like an 18-hour work day in that type of shop, but I did. It was needed because they said there were only three of us. One of the girls was out. Like it was just we had to. Like that's like we didn't have to, but like I'll chip in when like it's needed. Like I'll put my big girl pants on and go work. Like that's I'll go work. So I said I loved having my own store. Like I loved it, but it was stressful. You know what I mean? Like, but I loved it, and I also booked for a venue that happened to be like right around the corner. So thank you, Cass, honey. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So I said, this is when I'm like, I'm doing my best, Cass. I'm trying to keep myself busy, like different level. There's one day, I think for my birthday next year, right? Because this year was not a good birthday. Next year for my birthday, I think I'm gonna do something special. I think I'm gonna put a little money in, right? And I think I'm gonna buy myself like the more heavy duty LED fans because you can actually program them to do certain like patterns and whatnot, but they're expensive. I'm like, I want one so bad, but I'm like, I got bills and shit. I gotta have like floors done, and I actually to my mom, easy way to get rid of it. Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one, baby. No, but you deserve like seriously, like go get your nails done. Go, get your hair done. Go, I don't know, get a facial or get a massage. Like you deserve to like go do something for yourself. Like straight up, you deserve to do something for yourself. So, and I'm all about that. I stand firmly behind that idea that you should do more for yourself. Oh, to check on your land. Okay, so what's the plans now? Like, what? How long are you thinking? I told you your job's probably crying. Like, are you sure you don't have to go? Like, well, you said you'll be able to work at one out there, right? Like your job will be transferable. See, that'll be fun. 12 to wait 12 years till you can move there, or self care is vital. Yeah, Astoria. I think that like honestly, for me, I don't need to wear makeup every day. I don't think it's healthy to wear makeup every single day. Oh, land will be paid off in 12 years. Oh, okay, gotcha. See, that's awesome, Cass. You deserve like to have your own land and to build your own house and like sometimes you'll see shit people and they get good stuff and you're like, it's actually good to see good people get good shit. Like you're like, okay, cool, reinvest my belief in karma. You know what I'm saying? I always put myself. That's what I'm saying. Like you deserve to like go get your hair done, go get a pedicure, But better than any stuff. That's what I'm saying. A story I've never rented. Thankfully, I don't even know how people are affording it right now. Like I've heard what people are paying for their apartments. Like I own my home. I rented a house at one point. But when you rent a house, you're still paying for the utilities. Apartments right now are crazy. They are crazy. Like I don't even for 60K, say 40 acres. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do with all that? She's gonna be out there on a riding tractor with her straw hat on and shit, and showing a piece of straw. What are you gonna do with like? I mean, I know obviously build a house and all that, but like, what are you gonna do with her? I'm sure she'll have a garden in the backyard that'll be overly impressive, or somewhat of a greenhouse, something. I'm sure. Like, she's gonna have a big ass kitchen. I can tell you that much. I wish that's the one thing I wish with my house. I wish I would have bought a house that had a bigger kitchen. Like my kitchen's like it's not bad. It's decent size, but no, I actually do feel like I get depressed. Like when you go through those times where like you just messy bun constantly and you're just in your PJs and you're kind of like I don't know. I think self care is important. I think self care it just makes you like feel better. Like you can see it like on a woman's face. Like I'll watch like videos of women that go and get like their hair done, and it's like not you calling me. Hubby will have a shop. Like yeah, it is. It's so important because like I said, I'll actually start to feel depressed. Like now, what's the point of putting on makeup? I'm just gonna have to go to again. Like it. I think that but you can see it like on a woman's face, like when she gets her hair done right. I have a couple guys that are like, really, you looking good, girl. Thank you, David. I appreciate you, baby. But you'll see like when they get like these crazy like hair colors and they get their makeup done and they turn them around and they you can just see it like on and I don't know I don't know if guys do it this way but like since the last time you're overdue but you can physically see it like when they have that oh I'm feeling myself look at me like you can physically see it on a woman's face gift from mom overdue I've never had one A story, I've never had one. I said ironically, okay. So ironically, and it's not funny and ironically, it's just I have like crazy great skin. Like I literally will sleep in makeup if I like I will remove my makeup every great once in a while, like fully like wash, like really scrub it off. But like, I'll wash my face, throw a little water on it, but like, I'll do lotion. Like it's a very minimal skin routine. I don't get pimples. Like it's just never been a thing for me. I literally have had, I can count. I've had 14 pimples my whole entire life. Tell me why I ended up getting motherfucking skin cancer. That is like the last thing I ever thought I was gonna have to think about ever. Was like melanoma. That was the last thing I ever thought, because I've always been proud of the fact that my skin was so good. I paid to have her hair done, facial, and a mani paint. Aw, terrible casual. Yeah, like I was gonna say seriously, Cass, you should go do it. Like you should go get you deserve to get a massage and feel good. And yeah, I got a nice big old scar on my neck, but hopefully, like I said, they're gonna go in here soon, and we're going to be opening it back up, and they're going to be doing either a biopsy or a removal just based, and then they're going to. I'm excited. I'm gonna get some of my double chin removed. Once again, I'll take my wins where I can get them. I'm ready to be this. Fuck this double chin. Fuck this double chin. I want everybody to think that I'm like 120 pounds when you can see this once in me. Mm-hmm. I've noticed, because see, like, look, I put on like 20 pounds. I noticed that the troll's been talking about my double chin again. I'm like, man, fucker. Like, fuck you. Like, I said, I was like 300 pounds at one point. I'm only like 5'1". Like, I'm real short. You know what I mean? My shit is also all lymph nodes, etc. Really? Your lymph nodes are swollen? Where at? Like, in general? Because like that's like I said, they're worried. I had there, and I have a lymph node there, and they're worried that it got down in to the lymph node, and they said that the like I don't want to scare you. My dog, I just lost my dog to lymphoma, and he had like it was like marbles, like it almost like it felt like that, like it was and then I said around the same time we had to have the cap put down, and then around the same time I got diagnosed with melanoma, and I'm like, like, like all within like a 2 month time span, like all within a two. I'm like, probably. Well, maybe we should go get that checked out, huh? Huh? We're gonna do that, right? Stories like whatevs. Like, no, go get it checked out, because it's one of those things. Like if you get it, it can spread to like other ones. I want to see if maybe they'll pierce it. Like, how many people could brag like, oh, I've got a lymph node piercing. So they're either going to take it out altogether, or they're going to do a biopsy. I think they're just going to end up doing a biopsy on it, and then we'll, see where we go from there. I'm hoping I don't have to do chemo and radiation and all that stupid shit, because I just don't want to do it. Don't want to know piercing. Yeah, right. Have you seen people who really go and get piercings done just to like say that they did them? Like I cannot. I have never, ever been intimate with a man that had that type of a piercing. I never have. I don't know that I could. Because listen, I be getting. I'm gonna say, I get down. When I get down, I'm getting down for the get down. So I would feel like I would end up like yanking it out. Like I definitely feel that. Like that would happen, and then I would feel really bad, and then I. But I'm just saying, like, but then on top of it, like, you gotta like clean your piercings. Piercings can get like gross, like they can get yucky. So it's like, you're so cute, right? But like, I honestly, I don't know. Like, if somebody was like, "Yeah, I've got that," I don't know that I could do it. Like, I don't think that I could. Like, But I've heard about people getting their sack done. I've seen all sorts of shit. The ones that I definitely can't do, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the eyebrow piercings. Like, just not, and that's just a personal preference for me. I'm just not a big, I mean, I wouldn't not be with somebody based on an eyebrow piercing, but it just wouldn't be like my favorite thing ever. Cheek piercings, they give me the heebie jeebies. Like, they're cute, right? They're cute, makes you look like you have dimples. Like, the thought, like, I have my tongue pierced, and I don't know that I could ever, if it closes up, I'm just gonna I don't know that I could sit through getting that done again. It's thicker, it's a little bit, more, so I don't know if I could ever, like, get, like, my cheeks done. Like, I think it would kind of weird me out too bad. Alexa, next. I do. I think it would weird me out too bad. Like, just knowing the amount of. And then I wanted to do. This bitch don't listen to me. Alexa, next. Oh, fucker. Yeah, damn right. So she knows who the boss is. She's a brat. She's a brat. She wants me to put her in her place. Like, hi Ruse, what's going on? And guys, we're live on YouTube. We're also live on TikTok. Make sure you go follow me on both. And piercing, yeah, I was gonna say I have piercings, but it's not really something I feel like I need anymore. I really wanted, like, when the dermals first came out, I really wanted to get like a dermal. Like, I was like, okay, I want to get a dermal, like a full, like, little flower or something, right? And then I met people that knew, like, that had them, and they were like, yeah, with dermals, the problem is if you lose the top of it, then you just have a spike on your face that's sticking out, like, just like a little screw, like, just chilling. And then it's not like you can just take it out. You look amazing. Do I, Rose? I appreciate that. But you have to, like, literally go and get them to remove it. Like, there's no, like, oh, I just decided to take my dermal out. It's like you literally have to go and get them to remove it. They said, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. I'm gonna go out tonight with friends for dinner, and then yeah, later today, if you're around, I'll be doing my oh, thank you, Story. I appreciate you, baby. But so I'm going to be you look too hot. Awesome, Ruse. You're easily impressed. But I'm going to do my fire fan spinning today. So that's, if you happen to be around and you're like, hey, I want to see something really cool. I said I've been spinning fans for a bit now. Not overly long. Like, is that a wig? Down there or in my armpit? They make eyebrow wigs. I thought that was interesting. I don't know that I could do all that. Like, I think that would be a little too much for me. Yeah, it's just back hair. I brushed it forward. You shaven? Demella, what cactus? Okay. Wow. WTW. I don't know what any that meant. With okay, really? Yeah. But no, like I said, so anyway, I could not be with, like, I don't know, just the thought of being with somebody that had that type of piercing. I just don't know that I could hang. And I've known people that argue, am I what? Shaven? None of your business. I don't know why you think it's your business, Frankie, but it's not. It's not your business, so why would I tell you? Like, I'm just saying. All right, so going back to the weird news, I'm just like, I've had, like, no patience for creepers online lately. Like, normally I do pretty good, like, with keeping, like, but I've had absolutely, like, no tolerance for, like, just the creepy shit that, like, guys do online. Like, are you shaving? Really? You're not going to get to find out by coming in and asking that question. That's for sure. Like, just stupid. Yeah, super annoying. It is. Like, and I said it's like a hide behind the screen thing. Like, nobody does it. I worked in a store that was geared towards not kids, but to adults. And I literally was in there for, like, I worked there about almost 7 years, and never once did I have, even in that environment, never once did anybody ever, like, walk up to me and be like, "Are you shaving?" It never happened. If it did, I would have looked at them like they were fucking out their gourd. You know what I mean? I would have been like, "Excuse me." Well, why do you feel like you're privileged to that information? Like, I would literally respond the exact same way. Like, where are you from? I'm from Delaware. It's very boring here. So I live stream a lot. Where are you from, Astoria? It's like me and like four other people. Yeah, it's not a big state. You could literally drive through my state in an hour and a half. And there's like nothing to do here. It's like a whole bunch of like you picture like the town from Footloose. That's what it is. It's like the town from Footloose. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we're doing the weird news in the morning. Um, um, okay, well, this one's interesting. Museum honors a late artist by covering its floor in enough peanut butter to make 15,000 sandwiches. I'm currently a gypsy. That's awesome. I used to do a promotional modeling group when I was younger, and that's what it was called. It was the Gypsies, where I had a little farm. I would love to be a gypsy. I was gonna say my ex boyfriend was Albanian, right? And that was like the worst thing you could have called somebody. Like in Albania, that was like a big time slur. Like you call somebody a gypsy, and it was like those was fighting words. You know what I mean? Like I'm like I don't know that there were yeah like they were that those were big 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 fighting words. So that's how I knew like he was really mad because he'd call somebody a gypsy. I'm like, oh, it's calming down. You fucking crunchy or smooth peanut butter. It doesn't say, Kevin. I would imagine smooth. It would be kind of weird if they'd use crunchy. Do you guys prefer creamy or crunchy? I like crunchy. Like I don't know, I like them. I know some people like it's like a texture thing and whatnot. I'm not. I'm like I like peanut butter. I don't like the fact that I feel like I can't swallow when I'm fucking eating that shit. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like food that you don't have to. The option for a drink is there, not a necessity. You know what I mean? Creamy all day. Yeah, it doesn't say. I want to know why they wasted like listen, I'm an artist. I believe in art. I believe in design. I believe in creativity 180%, right? Why some people do the art they do is very questionable. Welcome back, Doug. But like is very like okay, I seen this woman, right? And you know, a lot of times, just like anything else, right? Anything else, somebody, if you got enough money to back you up and you're an artist, you're going to get, you know, like you're going to have a bigger name. You're going to be able to publicize yourself more. You're going to be able to do. I seen this bitch online, and I say this bitch like I don't mean it in like a derogatory way. I mean it in like a this bitch type of way. She literally took a giant white piece of paper, right? Like I'm not into abstract stuff. Nothing that I do is abstract. It's all, you know, like I don't think the abstract requires like a lot of talent to do. Like normal painting is doesn't take like 15 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just my opinion. This chick laid this giant white like canvas out on the floor, proceeded to roll herself in black paint all around on the canvas, and it sold for something like $120,000. Like fuck it, for $120,000, I'd be making like badge stamps on that shit. You know what I mean? Like I just sit on it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, do I have so? Is the option like if I don't shit, I closed no day. You know what I mean? Like, are they required to make that 120,000? Because I'll be real, I don't care if they are or they are. Like, do I have to roll around in the pee? I do. I'm serious. For 120,000, I would 100% roll around on that floor with peanut butter on it, and I would do it proudly. I would honor myself with that. I would do it as long as they. You want me to keep going? I mean, you might have to put some more peanut butter. Like that's and like listen, like women, we have. I don't even care. It can buy. I can buy a doctor. Like fuck it. Like give me the 120. my shit gets clipped because I'll be saying dumb shit. Like it'll be shit I don't even remember saying. Somebody's like, "Oh yeah, I talked to yeah," like one day having a conversation about whatever. There was when I was working at the store. I said I worked in a store for a long time. That was a toy shop that was not geared towards children, and there was this couple that came in, and I just thought this was like the funniest thing, right? Because I didn't remember it at all, but I 100% believed it, right? Like, so this couple, they posted on the Facebook, they were like, oh, the girl that waited on us, she was so nice. Like, I was actually really good at my job, all that stuff, and I really like gave a shit about my customers. And so she was like, yeah, and she was so funny. And then she, because I wrote a comment, I was like, well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I didn't even remember making the remark to them. I told them at some point, because you get chit chatting with people, and it's the type of place where I could curse or talk about poop or like whatever with my cousin. It wasn't like a uptight place. Like it was a very like kind of laid back place, but it was an upscale type of shop. And I don't remember saying this, but I 100% am sure that I did. Because this couple, they were like, yeah, you were so funny. And they're like, we laughed the whole way home about what you said about carbs. And I said, what do you mean? I don't remember talking about carbs. Like, I remembered them, but like, it was also a really busy place. So it wasn't like I could remember every single conversation I had. At some point in the conversation while I was helping them, I told them that I love carbs so much that I would make a out of bread and eat it backwards. And I don't remember saying it, but I 100% believe that I did. I think I was like, sounds like me. like, I mean, like I said, don't remember saying it, but I mean, I would take theirs before, their word before mine on that one. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get ready and jump off. I said I got a little bit of shit to do today. I had to get like a whole bunch of dumb stuff done yesterday, and like, so we will be back on. Give me like a little bit. I'm going to like I said, I gotta go make a couple phone calls, and then I'll be back on. We're also going to be doing the LED lights today, so make sure that you come and visit me. Make sure you follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Like I said, I got phone calls I gotta make this morning. Like gotta get it done. So I'm gonna get it done, and then I will be back. So give me a little bit. All right, I love you guys. I do appreciate you guys stopping by to see me. Make sure to sub to me on YouTube. Make sure to follow me on TikTok. I love it. I love it, and I follow back. So that stuff too. But so, all right, guys, toodles. I will catch you in a little bit.